mese. Entra in Sky, vieni su sky.it.
Galbuesera presenta Galb&B.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He has stopped shy of the 15.
The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Dukes out a one-stop. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 41. On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Stroud off the play fake. The right side, Noel has it. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Kevin Winston Jr., the rookie out of Penn State, making that stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. To the air, Stroud. Got his man. This is Noel. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So far, so good to begin this one, as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
Here we go, let's go. 18,
First and 10, around to Mixon. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18,
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here we go. 18.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 70 Lions. 19 tight.
Ward off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready?
They send a man in motion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Why, Tony? Hey, uno more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Look, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1.
70, hot 70. Go check.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Right back to Pollard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. That's him on the catch, left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
18.
Here's 2nd and 2.
No.
Finds Tigakoplo for the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll motion a tight end left. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Titans get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19. Outside.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Space on the right, he's got room. goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And
No.
he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 77 Wolves.
Second and 3. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Ready, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18. 70 Lions.
Running for the first with Pollard. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Forward.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. And
Ma
someone stepped
l'ha
in.
lanciata male,
Intercepted.
c'era tutto solo che...
Andre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here for Ward. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
They give on second to Pollard. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Titans lined up with a 2nd and 8. Ward setting to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. First row 80.
Ward shaking off the pick here. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19.
from the 27. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now on first down. Ward completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Come on, come on. Hey. Johnny Ryan. Nike, hey, please. With Ryan. Let's go.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First and 10 here. Ward finds him on a slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, set now, first and 10.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 19, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Ward. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat. Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the 19. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Here's Joey Sly for the Titans' field goal attempt. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tennessee to the line, first and 10.
Dick Packer 60.
Ward's going to throw it. Downfield to DK. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. Dialing up a receiver screen. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Kevin Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Texans to the line. First and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Oh, ready?
Stroud off of play action. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down, ball at the 36.
Out, that's right. 118, that's right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Second and 8.
No.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To the air with Ward. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
She.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Stroud.
Ma ho temuto male io. Cretino. Si è distratto Careta. Careta, vieni qua.
You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. See who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. Oh, he lost the football.
No.
And the Titans got it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Era giù.
All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Volevo challengearla io veramente. Che non vedo quella cosa davanti.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Let's go now. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Headed out right. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow their lead off the turnover. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Already.
From the 42. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
18. That's it.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Nothing doing
Yeah,
there as the
non
second
riesce
down
a
pass falls incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Got his man, this is Noel. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18. That's it.
To the air, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
18. That's it.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings, 60. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Hawk 70.
First and 10 here. Ward bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Okay.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 COVID-19. Trap 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. Step pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They go play action with Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
No.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing is Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud on first and 10.
Oh, rischiato tantissimo.
And the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Mamma mia.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. A give, this is Mixon. He's right up next
No,
to
che
that first
terzo
down.
incio.
Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, that brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Chubb going for the marker. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
No, vaffanbene.
Well, that one's over the 20, the landing
Devo
zone,
fare
and
proprio.
almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. No motion to lock it right. Throwing now on first down. Ward hits his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They've got a man in motion. From the 48. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He
Stavo
stopped quickly.
intercettando.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Ward. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Chimere DK. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
Here's Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
And the Titans opting for a 5th DB, a nickel set, 3rd down.
Tony.
They're looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Ward's going to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans needing 4 points. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Ward now. Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
60, trap 60. Mustang 19. 19 Wyatt.
He'll look to throw it. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
County Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Ready?
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pollard gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have taken the lead late. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to push it deep downfield.
Vabbè.
Folks, it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. But the really important thing here is you've